welcome to this episode of Tasty Tuesday. Today we're going to be making a breakfast quesadilla, but this isn't just an ordinary quesadilla. This breakfast quesadilla is very high in protein. It has over 30 grams of protein per serving, and we're going to get that out of our sausage, and we're going to use a chicken sausage today, and our eggs are going to give us that protein, and we're going to have some cottage cheese in here as well as some cheese. So the first thing we're going to do is over a medium skillet. This is 2 links of chicken sausage, and we're just going to brown these up in our skillet. Now the recipe has adding some scallions. It calls for 2 tablespoons of scallions, and the recipe has to add those when we beat our eggs. But I'm going to add them while I'm cooking my sausage, just to kind of saute them a little bit, just to get them softer. And I'm not much on an onion, so I'm not going to add the 2 tablespoons that the recipe's calling for. I'm just going to add just a little bit to mine. And again, you can take away and add what you want to this recipe. So I will just leave that up to you. But we're just going to cook our sausage. And you don't have to use chicken sausage. Again, you can use turkey sausage if you want to. You could use regular sausage. You could use bacon. You can use ham. Any kind of breakfast meat that you normally will serve or cook. And if you wanted to do a vegetarian quesadilla, you can do that too. You could just substitute, take your meat, your sausage out, and you could use the black beans if you wanted to. Mushrooms. You could put some bell pepper in there. So really, it's just totally up to you what you want to put in your quesadilla. Okay. All right, I think our sausage is done. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put this in a different dish. And then I'm going to cut this down a little bit. We're going to mix together our eggs. Now this is 1 whole egg and another whites from another egg. And that's just going to reduce our calories. If you want to add 2 eggs, just go for it. 2 eggs, whole eggs. But this is 1 whole egg and then whites from another egg. So we're just going to salt and pepper to taste. And that's kosher salt. And then this is 3 tablespoons of cottage cheese. And this right here is our little power booster when it comes to our protein. This is our secret ingredient for those high protein in this breakfast. So this is 3 tablespoons of low-fat cottage cheese, and it's actually going to make our egg mixture even creamier when we cook these up. So we're just going to whisk these together. I turned my skillet down a little bit. I don't like to cook my eggs really fast. But we should get some seasoning from our onion and sausage mixture. So we're just going to add this to here. And we'll just cook it until we get all the wetness out of our eggs. Now, personally, I don't like a dry egg. I like a little bit of moisture in my egg. but some people like them really done. All right, I'm going to come over while this is cooking. I'm going to come over here and turn on my griddle. Let it get warmed up. It feels like it's getting hot, so I'm going to just spray it. And this is a low-carb tortilla, so I'm going to just put this on here. It's whole wheat. And this is 1 ounce of low-fat cheddar cheese. So we're just going to put some cheddar cheese on one side. And then we're going to take our egg mixture. And add it on top of our cheese. And then our sausage that we cooked up earlier. It's going to be a loaded quesadilla right there. And then we're going to top it with our remainder cheese. And then we'll just cover it like that. Get on a spatula. And we're just going to cook it until our cheese is melted on both sides. So it's super easy. And a very high protein breakfast. And if you wanted to just reuse your skillet, you can. You don't have to have a griddle or anything, but if I was at home, I would use the same skillet. The recipe just called for a griddle, but I would have just cooked it all in that one skillet. So now that it's done, you should cut it in little wedges. So I'm just going to this is 1 serving, which has over 30 grams of protein in it. So I'm just going to give it a little try. It's good. I think I would have added more onion in it, even though I don't like onion. A lot of onion. I think I would have added maybe that 2 tablespoons of onions that it called for. But it's a really good quesadilla. I do hope you'll give it a try. Remember, you can swap it up any way you want. If you don't want to use your chicken sausage, you can use turkey. Again, bacon, ham in it. So the options are up in the air, however you want to fix this. And again, you can go vegetarian too. So I hope to see you next time on Tasty Tuesday.